Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Remy. I'm a teacher of chemistry. Today, our topic is about inorganic compound of sulfur. To me, we are going to talk about the sulfur dioxide gas. In this video, we'll talk about the preparation of sulfur dioxide, the physical properties of sulfur dioxide gas, the chemical properties of sulfur dioxide gas, how to test sulfur dioxide gas, and then we end our topic by talking about uses of sulfur dioxide gas. Let's go. Preparation of sulfur dioxide. In the laboratory, sulfur dioxide is prepared by two methods. One, from sodium sulfate. Two, from copper tannings. Here from sodium sulfate, sulphuric acid or concentrated hydrochloric acid is added to crystals of sodium sulfate in a round-bottomed flask. When we say the crystals, remember this salt is in a solid state. The gas is dried by sulphuric acid and collected by downward or upward displacement of air. Here we have the equation to mean sodium sulfate in a solid state when react with concentrated hydrochloric acid, this produces sodium chloride, water, and sulfur dioxide that we need in this preparation. Remember also we have said if this sodium sulfate react with sulphuric acid, also this can produce sodium sulfate, water, and sulfur dioxide. To mean in this first method, when sodium sulfate meet with concentrated hydrochloric acid or sulphuric acid, this can also produce sulfur dioxide gas. Here we have the sketch that shows how this sulfur dioxide is prepared in a laboratory. Here we have round-bottomed flask. Here we have sodium sulfate. Remember, we pour here concentrated hydrochloric acid. Remember to heat. And then this bottle contains concentrated sulfuric acid. The role of this concentrated sulfuric acid is to dry the given gas of sulfur dioxide. This is the first method we can take for preparing sulfur dioxide. The second is from copper tannings. If we say the copper tannings, they are the smallest particles of this metal copper. By reacting copper with concentrated sulfuric acid, the gas can be dried by the concentrated sulfuric acid and collected by upward displacement of air. This means when the copper reacts with concentrated sulfuric acid, this produces copper 2 sulfate, water, and sulfur dioxide. Let's continue by talking about the physical properties of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide gas is a colorless gas with irritating, shocking smell. The second, this gas is poisonous. It should not be allowed to escape into the laboratory. Sulfur dioxide gas with a density about twice that of air. To mean it is more denser than air. It has a high solubility in water. This means it dissolves in water. Let's continue by chemical properties of sulfur dioxide. How this gas reacts in different ways. First, this gas reacts with water. Sulfur dioxide, remember, is soluble in water. it dissolves in water and forms a weak sulphurous acid. Remember this acid, it is acidic rain. When sulfur dioxide dissolves in water or mixed with water, it produces sulphurous acid. This reaction is reversible. This acid, sulphurous acid, is responsible for the formation of an acid rain, as we have said. Hence, sulfur dioxide is an atmospheric pollutant. To mean, sulfur dioxide can pollute atmosphere. In air, it is oxidized to sulfuric acid like this. Sulphurous acid reacts with oxygen to produce sulfuric acid. To mean, when sulphurous acid is oxidized by oxygen, it produces sulfuric acid. Sulfur dioxide also can react as bleaching action. Let's first get a meaning of bleaching agent. A bleaching agent is a substance used to lighten or whiten materials by removing color, stains, or discoloration. To mean, this substance removes color from substances. When moist blue or red flowers are added to a gas jar full of sulfur dioxide, the blue or red color of the flowers are turned colorless. This means the flowers are bleached. When it dissolves in water, this sulfur dioxide bleaches as follows. Here we have two stages. First is to change this gas into sulphurous acid by taking sulfur dioxide and dissolves it in water to produce sulphurous acid. And then we take the dye with the presence of oxygen. When this meets with sulphurous acid, it produces sulfuric acid, where the color that we have at the beginning becomes colorless. To mean, here we have colored material, but in the product we have what we call decolorized material. Combustion with oxygen. Sulfur dioxide is combining with oxygen in the presence of platinum or vanadium 5 oxide as a catalyst to form sulfur trioxide. We will talk about this reaction in the next video about the preparation of sulfuric acid. When sulfur dioxide gas reacts with oxygen gas, this produces sulfur trioxide gas. Here we need this platinum metal or vanadium 5 oxide as a catalyst. Sulfur dioxide also can react as reducing with oxygen. Sulfur dioxide acts as a reducing agent in a number of reactions, and it is itself oxidized to the sulfate ion. With concentrated nitric acid, when sulfur dioxide reacts with nitric acid, this produces sulfuric acid and nitrogen dioxide. Sulfur dioxide also can react with the element from group 7 called the halogens. This means chlorine, bromine, and iodine. When chlorine reacts with sulfur dioxide in the presence of water, this produces two different acids. In this reaction, we get sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid. As you see, the color changes. At the beginning, this chlorine has a yellow-green color, but in a product, our product becomes colorless. Another reaction, when bromine reacts with sulfur dioxide gas in the presence of water, This also produces two different kinds of acid, sulfuric acid and the hydrogen bromide acid. At the beginning, our bromine is in a brown color, but in the product we have colorless solutions. Another reaction, when iodine reacts with sulfur dioxide gas in the presence of water, this produces sulfuric acid and the hydrogen iodide acid. At the beginning, we have darker brown color, but in the product we get colorless solutions. Test for sulfur dioxide. We have two ways of testing this gas of sulfur dioxide. The presence of sulfur dioxide can be indicated when bubbled through. First way, by using an acidified solution of potassium dichromate. When the solution changes from orange, this means golden yellow, to green, this change of color shows there is a presence of sulfur dioxide gas. That is the first method. The second, when you take acidified solution of potassium manganate, when the purple solution color turns colorless, this means decolorized. This means also there is a presence of sulfur dioxide. What we have to take as a conclusion, there are two ways of testing sulfur dioxide. This means first we have reagent of potassium dichromate, where we observe the change of color from orange to green. The second, we have reagent of potassium manganate, where the color changes from purple to colorless. Let's end our topic by talking about the uses of sulfur dioxide gas. This gas is used in the contact process for the manufacture of sulfuric acid. Another use, sulfur dioxide is used as a bleaching agent for wool, silk, straw, sponges, which would be easily damaged by chlorine. I think you remember what we call bleaching agent. Are you together? Good. Another use, sulfur dioxide is used as a preservative of canned food and fruit juices. Another use of sulfur dioxide is used as a fumigant for houses. To mean it kills different weeds in the house. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe. Remember to give a comment and a like and share to your friends. We are together next time. Thank you.